Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Dimpa, and if you are new, welcome, and if you are a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back. So if you haven't yet subscribed and you want to be part of the channel, just go ahead and click the red subscription button down below and you will be part of the channel. So today we're doing a comparison video between a beauty blender and a brush. So I'm going to be comparing how the difference between applying your makeup with a beauty blender and with brushes. So I did go to my Instagram and ask you guys how many of you apply your makeup with a beauty blender and a brush, and of course the most of you said that you apply your makeup with a beauty blender, and then the rest of you said a brush. So I'm just going to show you how they differ and if there is any difference, because well, according to me there really isn't much of a difference. So the only thing that I notice most of the time is that a beauty blender soaks up most of the product. So if you're using a beauty blender and you want your makeup to be like full coverage, you're gonna have to use a lot of foundation because it does soak up a lot of product into it. And then with a brush, it's very easy. You don't have to go too much because one layer is always enough for me with a brush. But with the beauty blender, I always kind of just go back and forth with it, but it blends really well. I'd recommend a beauty blender for beginners, and if you feel like you're more comfortable in this makeup thing, then a brush is okay for you. So I'm just going to be showing you the difference. So I'm going to do my right side with the beauty blender and do my left side with brushes. So of course I'm using my favorite foundation, the Maybelline Fit Me foundation. So I'm going to start on my right side with the beauty blender. So I'm just going to take the product and apply it on my face like that. And just start blending. So what you want to do is that you want to make sure that your beauty blender is damp. So just run it through some water and squeeze it to just make sure that it's not wet, it's just damp. I feel like a damp beauty blender works the best because it's not as hard and it's just easy to blend in a product with a damp beauty blender. So as you can see, a blender is really fast. I feel like it's really fast and it blends really well, but it does soak in a lot of product, and the coverage sometimes it's not as good because it soaks in the most product. But for beginners, I do 100% highly recommend a beauty blender. So this is the side with the beauty blender. I hope you guys can see. It does a really good job. And then I'm gonna do my left with a brush. So with a brush, you just dab the product and just glide it on my face and just apply it on my face like this. So as you can see, the coverage of a brush is more because it doesn't really soak up a lot of product as compared to the beauty blender, but you're gonna have to do a lot of blending with the product because sometimes it does leave the brush lines on your face, so you're gonna have to blend it really well. And sometimes what I like to do is that I'll go first with a brush and then just blend it, and I go over with my beauty blender. As you can see with the brush, there are a lot of lines here, and then we need to just go back and blend. So a brush really does take time. You need to really blend it and make sure that everything is sitting nice and seamless. Yeah, but there isn't really much of a difference for me. I feel like the coverage with the brush is really good. The brush gives you a really nice coverage, and yeah, the beauty blender blends really well, so you can't really tell that I used a brush and a beauty blender. I don't know, I don't think you can really tell. I don't know, what do you guys think? But they both work really well. It's really up to you what you're comfortable with. I would recommend you use a beauty blender as a beginner, and then as you get more advanced and more comfortable with the makeup, then you can just then carry on to using a brush. It's all up to you. So I'm going to complete the rest of my look and come back and show you guys. I'm going to continue using a brush for my highlighter this side and contour, and use a beauty blender this side, and I'll come back and show you. So that's it, you guys, for today's look. This is the completed look. I know my lashes are acting up today, sorry for that. Yeah, but I don't think there's really much of a difference between a brush and a beauty blender. I think it's all up to you, your preference, and what you like and what you don't like. So yeah, do give both of them a try. Try use a brush, try use a beauty blender, and see which one works for you, and stick to whatever that works. But I don't really think there's a difference between the two. This is the brush side and this is the beauty blender side. I don't really think there's much of a difference. If you do see a difference, you can just let me know. But yeah, do let me know in the comment section which one you prefer between a beauty blender and a brush. Yeah, I'll see you guys on my next video on Friday. Thank you guys for watching, and bye.